Hello everyone, welcome to Shubham Edu Classes. Today our topic is excretory unit. But before going to our topic, I would like to clarify one thing that most of the students make the mistake in excretory system and excretory unit. So when we talk about excretory system, it mainly consists of all the excretory organs like two kidneys, ureter, urinary bladder, and urethra. Whereas excretory unit, that is a single unit responsible for filtration of blood in our body due to metabolic reaction. Nitrogenous waste are formed, and these nitrogenous waste mainly are urea and creatinine. This urea and creatinine are harmful to the body and therefore has to be removed out. So these nitrogenous waste are filtered out by excretory unit known as nephron. So whenever the excretory unit is asked, we are supposed to write nephron. Each kidney, it consists 1 million, around 1 million of nephrons, and it is having main two parts. This shaded region is very dark in a dark red color known as cortex. Whereas this triangular part that is somewhat pale in color known as renal medulla. Now we are going to see about the structure of nephron. Nephron mainly consists of Bowman's capsule. This is Bowman's capsule. In this capsule, one arteriole enters, which mainly contains the nitrogenous waste. So this arteriole is known as afferent arteriole. When it enters into the Bowman's capsule, it divides and redivides into the very fine capillaries which make the network known as glomerulus. And from this glomerulus, again the arteriole that comes out known as efferent arteriole. Now from this Bowman's capsule, tubules, long tubules that comes out which is called, and that is known as proximal convoluted tubule. So this part is known as PCT, proximal convoluted tubule, which again proceed to form a U-shaped tubule known as loop of Henle, which is having this descending arm, which comes down, that is descending arm, then and which goes up, that is ascending arm. Again this ascending arm, it proceeds further to form the coiled tube known as distal convoluted tubule. So this part is known as DCT, distal convoluted tubule, and ultimately it joins with the collecting tubule. And this collecting tubule it joins with many such nephrons, means all the nephrons are joined with this collecting tubule. Whatever this efferent arteriole had came out, that get surrounds to this whole tubular part, and whatever this filtered blood it comes out into this efferent arteriole, it gets surrounds to this whole tubule, and ultimately it goes into the circulatory system. Now let us see the function of nephron. Main three functions are there. First is filtration. So that we had seen, it is this filtration mainly occurring in glomerulus. Here, very fine capillaries. This glomerulus is made up of very fine blood capillaries, and this filtration takes place at very high pressure, and such filtration is known as ultrafiltration. Due to this ultrafiltration, along with urea and creatinine, many other required substances are also get filtered out. So, in glomerulus, whatever this urea, creatinine, and many other substances had been filtered out, it comes into this Bowman's capsule. It mixes with water and forms the urine. This urine goes ahead into this PCT part, that is proximal convoluted tubule. So first function is filtration done by glomerulus. Now second function, main function is reabsorption. As I told you earlier that along with nitrogenous waste, many other required substances are also filtered and it is present in the urine. So when this urine passes through this PCT part, this PCT part is made up of many microvilli which increases the surface area for reabsorption. So in PCT part, mainly glucose, amino acids, water, and many ions like sodium, potassium, calcium, chloride, and bicarbonate ions get reabsorbed from PCT part. Another it comes that is loop of Henle, which is having two parts, that is first is descending arm, which is responsible for the water reabsorption, and ascending arm, which is mainly responsible for the reabsorption of sodium and chloride ion. And third part, that is DCT, that is mainly for the water reabsorption. So in this way, when the urine passes through the whole, all these tubules, within that time period, around 99% reabsorption takes place. Means we are excreting out only 1% of urine. The third important function of nephron is tubular secretion. Tubular secretion is just opposite to reabsorption function. So let us see what is tubular secretion. As here it is shown that if from efferent arterioles, the capillaries and arterioles that surround the whole tubule. So when urine is passing through the tubule, at that time, some toxic drugs and chemicals which may be present in the blood capillaries that enters into the tubule means in reabsorption the required substances from the urine get absorbed and enters into the circulation, whereas in tubular secretion harmful toxic substances present in the blood that enters into the tubules by secretion, and therefore it is known as tubular secretion. So tubular secretion is just opposite to the reabsorption. In this way, in one day, one individual can secrete 1.5 liter of urine per day. And in this way, we are removing out our nitrogenous waste from our body and therefore we remain healthy. So that's all about this nephron. Uh, Thank you for watching the video. Hope that this will be useful to you. And thanks again